Hey guys, it is Jobs Friday. We're going to go over the numbers. First of all, I want to let you know about the upcoming webinar next week for the 25 to 50K portfolio. You can sign up here. You just go to the home page and you'll see this pop up here. You can reserve your spot and you'll be sent information on how to log in next Tuesday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10:30 Central, 8:30 Pacific. So wherever you are, just go to the home page and you'll get the pop up. Reload it if you need to, and it'll show you there how to log in. So we're going to go over the trades now for the 25K portfolio, and we're going to go over the stock index portfolio, some of the 200K portfolio, and the 25K portfolio. So some interesting trades today with the Jobs Friday numbers, and just want to let you know about this webinar before we start. Jobs Friday, here are the trades on the day, all long on the stock index portfolio. And let's start with a 60-minute breakout because it was in early. You see the big move here on the jobs numbers, much better than expected jobs numbers. And market is up, catch that breakout, 31.37.25 on the E-mini S&P. So it's up 13 points. The market has made it through 31.50. It's regained all of the losses on this on the week based on the China trade war. Here was last Friday's close, the sell-offs we've had, and then it makes it all the way back. So strong bull market, keeps buying these dips and winning, and the strategies are taking long trades. Gap continuation right here, taking this long trade. Hard trade to take on this gap up. You know, intraday for day traders, and you're not trading the first 30 minutes, there hasn't been much price movement, so it seemed rather boring if you're just trading in that time frame. Cobra 3, E-mini NASDAQ buying a small dip here, and once again you see that big gap up. This is the full day session. The gap continuation only uses part of the day session, missing the first 30 minutes and the last 30 minutes. And so you see it's long here, Cobra 3, 60-minute breakout, gap continuation. They're all long. Stock index swinging. Q is long, up $240 on the trade. It's been on a nice streak, a short, a long, a short, a long. So those are the trades on the stock index portfolio. Tick count trend 2, or tick count trend actually, not tick count trend 2. Tick count trend is long, bought the dip, plus 255. So once again, it would seem to be that it's not a good place to buy it, and you know, any given day it could roll over, but that's what the strategies are doing today. It's one of those Fridays where it just feels like a melt up, but anything can happen. And with this news-driven market, we could see 100 points up or 100 points down on the NASDAQ from here. So we'll see what happens. Gold is getting crushed. Interesting trade in gold. Gold, let's see, we had a short strategy in the 200K portfolio. Asia Gold goes short quite a bit, hit its profit target, but Gold Flash goes long, buys those spikes down and lost. And so interesting setup. Cobra Euro 4 is doing really well on the short side. See this trade here, Cobra Euro 4, it's one of the 200K. And let's look at the 25K portfolio. This is the old portfolio. We have a webinar for the new portfolio. We'll go over the strategies for that in a minute. You see, this is soybean swing. This is actually the aggressive setting. We have the conservative setting, and so in the portfolio, but you could set it to aggressive if you want, and it captured that the shorts and longs that you see recently. If you set it on the aggressive, let's look at. It includes Cobra Euro 4 as the old version of 25K portfolio, and Cobra 3 E-mini NASDAQ right here. You see the long trade. Those are the old. The new 25K portfolio will include Cobra 3 and Q, which is long today. SR counter trend 2 E-mini S&P, which is flat today. It will include Night Trader, which is also flat today. Night Trader did not take a signal last night. SR counter trend 4 crude oil, which is right here. It did not trade today. What else? Soybean swing, the conservative version right here. These are some of the aggressive signals, but some of those are the same. And gap continuation is included in the new portfolio, which is long here. And Cobra CT3, E-mini S&P, that is, let's see, where is that? Let me find that. Here it is. It is flat today. Cobra crude oil conservative version, it is flat today so far. And then SR counter trend 3, gold and crude, I'm going to show you those. Here it is in crude oil. One of the most recent trades was short, and now crude is moving up. A lot of news about OPEC. I have said earlier a few weeks ago that I anticipate $63 in crude oil by the end of the year, and so we'll see if that happens. Still about $4 to go, and a strong bid in crude oil. An OPEC meeting was this week, and so that's pushed it up a little bit as well. Now let's look at SR counter trend 3 gold. It is flat as well. So this is one of those weeks where you don't see a whole lot of price action during the day. A lot of exciting news, but if you look at here's our adaptive moving average. It hasn't traded in a while because the average daily ranges are so narrow. VIX has been getting crushed, and that's the playbook for the bulls, is to crush the VIX and then move the market higher. And so you see Monday, big sell-off at the open, and not a lot of follow through the rest of the week if you're a day trader. So at the end of the day on Monday, you could have shorted this rally at the right time, a little bit of short side, but no follow through past the lows on Monday. And then on Tuesday, a little bit of selling at the open. I mean, overnight all the selling was overnight, and then intraday it was up. And then Wednesday, market spiked up, gapped up, went up, and then went sideways. A little bit of selling at the close. No past this sell-off on Monday. Intraday, overnight there was obviously some follow-through, but intraday there was no selling follow-through. A little bit of selling here, but then up and gap up and up back to the beginning of the week. So the bulls are always working to get back, regain the territory. Very strong bullish market. Very hard to short and stay short. The windows for shorting are so narrow intraday and even overnight that it makes it difficult to be short this market. So continue to look for long trades until that ends. QE4 is still in effect. So QE4 is a stealth QE that the Fed will not, they don't claim that it's QE4, but they're printing money, their balance sheet is going up. Anytime that happens, it's hard to be short and the market goes up. So that's what's been going on, and why it's just been such a strong bull market lately. And continue to look for that until it ends. So that's the update today on the portfolios.